The 2020 presidential election was a pivotal moment in American history. Its integrity has been the subject of intense scrutiny and debate. Newly released information reveals a troubling effort to influence the election. A coordinated campaign involved intelligence officials, political operatives, and the media. At the heart of this scandal is Hunter Biden's laptop. It contained explosive information about his foreign business dealings. Instead of investigating, powerful forces discredited it. They falsely labeled it Russian disinformation. This suppression had a significant impact on the election. Voters were denied crucial information. The American people deserve a full accounting of this assault on democracy. The House Judiciary Committee's findings are just the beginning. The House Judiciary Committee's investigation has uncovered disturbing evidence of a coordinated disinformation campaign. This campaign involved former CIA and FBI officials working with the Biden campaign to discredit the Hunter Biden laptop story. These officials, leveraging their experience and credibility in intelligence, played a key role in shaping the narrative surrounding the laptop. Their objective was clear: to portray the laptop as a product of Russian disinformation. By doing so, they sought to deflect attention away from the potentially damaging information it contained about Hunter Biden and his father's potential involvement. This disinformation campaign was highly effective. It sowed doubt and confusion among the electorate, ultimately benefiting the Biden campaign. The involvement of former intelligence officials in this effort raises serious questions about the politicization of intelligence and the potential for its misuse. The fact that these individuals were willing to use their expertise to spread disinformation for political gain is deeply troubling. In the weeks leading up to the 2020 presidential election, a letter signed by 51 former intelligence officials was published. This letter claimed that the Hunter Biden laptop story had all the classic earmarks of a Russian disinformation operation. Widely circulated in the media, it shaped public perception of the laptop story. It provided a veneer of credibility to the false narrative. However, the letter itself was a carefully crafted piece of disinformation. Many signatories had no expertise in Russian disinformation. Some admitted they signed it to help Joe Biden win the election. The timing, just weeks before the election, was highly suspect. It was intended to influence the vote outcome. The letter gave the media cover to dismiss the laptop story as Russian propaganda. The FBI obtained Hunter Biden's laptop in December 2019, well before the 2020 election. Despite possessing this laptop and its potentially incriminating contents, the FBI took steps to downplay its significance and prevent its contents from becoming public knowledge. This suppression of information raises serious concerns about the politicization of the FBI and its potential interference in the election. FBI Director Christopher Wray, when questioned about the laptop, dismissed it as Russian disinformation. This statement was demonstrably false, as the FBI had already authenticated the laptop. This raises serious questions about Wray's leadership and the FBI's commitment to transparency and truth-telling. Furthermore, there is evidence that the FBI actively worked to suppress the spread of the laptop story on social media. According to testimony from former Twitter executives, the FBI pressured Twitter to censor the story, claiming it was Russian disinformation. This intervention by the FBI had a chilling effect on free speech and prevented the American people from accessing important information about a candidate for president. In the months leading up to the 2020 election, CIA officials were also reportedly involved in efforts to discredit the laptop story. Former CIA officials coordinated with media outlets and social media platforms to ensure that the laptop story was buried. High-ranking officials, some of whom had ties to the previous administration, were instrumental in crafting the narrative that the laptop was a Russian ploy. This manipulation of information represents a blatant abuse of power and a betrayal of public trust. The CIA's actions, combined with those of the FBI, paint a troubling picture of a coordinated effort to influence the outcome of the election. These agencies, which are supposed to be apolitical and serve the interests of the American people, appear to have prioritized political agendas over truth and transparency. The implications of these actions are profound. When intelligence agencies engage in election interference, they undermine the very democratic principles they are sworn to protect. The American people deserve answers and accountability for these egregious actions. It is essential that a thorough and impartial investigation be conducted to determine the full extent of this disinformation campaign. Those responsible must be held accountable for their actions to ensure that such interference in our elections never happens again. Thank you for watching till the end. Stand up for free speech and help protect the free exchange of ideas online. Please like and subscribe to help us reach more viewers.